Let's go. Part 7. Running out of fingers, but I'm excited about this process, right? So now we're under contract, and let's start talking about the process of getting us from looking for a home under contract to working through the steps to actually get a home conveyed, sold, bought, whatever you want. Anybody can show a house. Having an agent who can actually get you to the closing table and get the deal done is critical, right? So starting off at 61, we're going to make sure the mortgage lender has a copy of the offer, right? They're probably, after contract's been accepted, that is the single most important person to get on board. So they're driving the financial train timeline, right? We've got to make sure that appraisals are getting ordered, assuming it's not a cash deal. I don't have $500,000 to go lay down for a cash deal. I don't think most people do, right? So getting a lender involved who's confident and qualified, that you know, like, and trust, extremely important, right? So they're going to start doing disclosures on their side. We're going to walk alongside them to make sure that process is being adhered to make sure that we are getting everything done the exact way it's supposed to. 62, we're going to make sure you have a complete copy of everything that you have signed, right? So nothing more frustrating than being like, did I sign that? We want to be completely transparent throughout the entire process and make sure you have everything that you've signed, and any changes, addendums, all of it, right? We want to make sure you have it. It's a 62, 63 piece, right? 64, we're going to make sure you have bylaws, right? So if we're buying a house that's in an HOA, so in state of Maryland, we have a 5-day grace period from the day you receive those docs to review them, and it's a right of rescission. You can walk away from a deal, no questions asked, based off HOA guidelines, bylaws, whatever the word you want to use. After review of HOA docs, you have a 5-day grace period. Once you'll sign off acknowledging that, hey, yep, I got these, and this is exactly what I wanted, this is exactly what I thought I was getting, right? We're going to make sure that your file goes through compliance within our office and make sure that we're dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. Because the last thing I want is somebody to get out, like at the other side of a transaction, to get us on a technicality, right? So we're always dotting I's and crossing T's. We have a full team downstairs that makes sure everything's good. So we're under contract. Now we got to do a home inspection. 66, we're going to coordinate all inspections. We're going to, pretty much from the day I write that contract, depending on how confident I am in our ability to get that under contract, we're probably going to schedule a home inspection with one of our local partners to get us rocking and rolling, right? Because I want it's the same part with, I want the listing agent to know that, hey, I'm a competent, qualified agent. We're going to do a home inspection on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. and be ready to rock and roll, right? It's all about displaying professionalism throughout the entire process. 6-7, we're going to go meet the inspector at the property. We're going to stay there for the entire thing, especially if you're not able to be there, right? If you're not able to be there, I have to be there to be your eyes and your ears, right? Because I don't want you feeling like you don't understand something. I'm always going to tell you to go talk to the home inspector to make sure that you're getting it straight from his mouth, his or her mouth, on whatever's being put in the report. But I want to be there as the eyes and the ears to understand exactly what we're trying to work through in case we have to ask for any repair requests or any of those kind of pieces, right? 68, we're going to sit down either virtually or in person and go through the home inspection results and answer any questions, try to alleviate any concerns, or decide, hey, like, this is too much. These are way too many things, and we need to go back to the drawing board to figure out exactly what we need to do to find the right home for us. 6-out, we're going to negotiate any repair requests that we have, right? So say we had a 7-day contingency window, 10-day contingency window. We have that 10-day window to negotiate any repairs that we want the other side to take care of. It can be as simple as a through line. There's an inspection form. It can be as simple as, 3 bullet items, or sometimes they're longer. Obviously, the more we ask for, the less likely it is they're going to do. The key note with inspection items is you can't ask for cosmetic stuff, right? You can't say, hey, your roof's old. I don't want that. I want you to put a new one on. Well, if the roof's not leaking and there's nothing wrong with it other than it's old, right? It's for things that are broken or not operating as intended. As me and the listing agent are going to negotiate back and forth to figure out exactly what we can and can't get fixed. And then there'll be a back and forth. There's definitely a timeline in there that's longer than me explaining in a 6-minute video. You get the general idea. Thanks for hanging out with us for part 7, 90 Ways We Serve You. Love you guys. Small, wherever it is. Small, love you guys. Beef.